Hey everybody, welcome to the latest unboxing video. I'm really excited about this one. It might not even be what I think it is, but I'm guessing it is. So, what's today? The 3rd. On Monday the 1st, the second anthology in the Apocalypse triptych came out that John Joseph Adams and I are editing. And I've had more fun with this project. It's so cool to work with a bunch of other authors, to get to do a lot of editing. I've done a lot of editing on my own stuff, and I've worked in critique groups with High Country writers and other writing groups with NaNoWriMo. And editing is so much more fun than writing for me. I think it's what I should be doing full time. So I really enjoyed working with this incredible group of authors. We just have an unbelievable lineup. And so the first book, The End Is Nigh, was pre-apocalypse. The pre-apocalypse is really the least interesting of the three stages. So for the stories to blow me away, and they were just leading up to the tension, well, then I got to read all the apocalypse stories, and this is when everything was going to hell. And the tension is ratcheted up. Oh, hold on a second. All right, I have to do some splicing. So the tension during the apocalypse is so much greater, and I thought it'd be impossible for this anthology to outdo the first one, but it does. And I've already read 2 stories for the third part, and they're even better. So this is one of the trilogies. The way it was designed, it could only go up, because the period in the apocalypse that people are writing about just gets better and better. So I'm going to pull these out. So that's one reason that I'm really excited about this book, is getting to work on the editing. The other reason is that my favorite thing, maybe even more than editing, is paginating print books. And so I took that over for this project, and paginating an anthology is so much more intense and difficult than doing a single book, because you had to float each section and work on the running headers so that it reflects the author's name and story name. And every author does different things, so the formatting issues, whether they're using text messaging or computer font, or how they do their section breaks, or whether they have running chapter numbers, every story is different. So it was really involved. And it's also the pressure of wanting the stories to look perfect for each author. And then with Ken Liu, one of my favorite writers, he has little pictograms in his stories, so we had to deal with that. So all these challenges, and I'm getting to do my favorite thing, lay out the print book, and I think the end result is probably the best book I've ever laid out, not just for the quality of story, but for the quality of presentation. So there it is. I'm seeing it for the first time. It's a beautiful Jason Gurley treatment on, I'm going to forget his name because I haven't had to see it in a while, Julian Felana's original artwork, which, I'll have to grab, I'll do a scene cut and grab the other one so you can see how these go together. So that is the beautiful cover. It's got this great Roman numeral on the side, so they'll look good together. Here's the lineup of authors. Check that out. If it's not really in focus, there we go. Unbelievable lineup. A great mix of authors, their styles. Everybody has an incredibly unique voice. Here we go. The interior. This is where, if you buy one of these, you can go to like Worldcon and probably get half of us to sign the front page. And this is the opening splash. Table of contents. John Joseph Adams with his introduction. And then, see, this is Ken Liu's stories. He's got this text. He's also got these pictograms that we have to work in there, which CreateSpace choked on those and said, some of these pictures aren't 300 DPI. And we had to say, that's okay. Elizabeth Bear's story, oh my God. I can't wait for you guys to get to this one. Her story and my favorite, which we saved for the last, which is Robin Wasserman's Dear John. Oh my God, I read it twice during the editing phase. Because I started reading it and I wasn't even looking for problems. I was just reading it for pure enjoyment, and I had to go back and read it to look for issues. It is so good. And we made it even better by putting my story right before it, so you go from this big letdown to this incredible surprise, and it just heightens the enjoyment of the end of the anthology. But, oh my goodness, Daniel H. Wilson, if you aren't reading his stuff, this story is so good. His writing, stunning. Yeah, I'm emotional about this trilogy. Okay, I'm gonna stop and see if I go get a copy of issue number 1. Oh, I should say too, we're getting the file updated because we went with for John Joseph Adams's introduction. I had just T.S. Eliot on right here. Which finger is that? That's weird. It's hard to look at that in the mirror. So we had just T.S. Eliot there, and then we tried it with the title of the poem by T.S. Eliot, and when I got rid of the title, I left the by in there, so that's like the one typo that we're aware of. So we're going to get that updated, but if you happen to get one with that by in there, it's there won't be many of them, because we're going to get that fixed. So let me go see if I can find the other volume, and I'll show you how these covers are going to go together. It's pretty cool. See? Okay, back really quick just to show you. So this is the first volume in the anthology, The End Is Nigh. I like how, when you got these on your shelf, I like what Jason did with the Roman numerals. You can see that with the cover of The End Is Now that the text is being affected. So as things get worse, things are going to get worse for the text, and with The End Has Come, the text is actually broken up. But the artwork for the 3 covers comes from one diorama that Pavlona drew. So it's going to span, it's going to pick up on the end of End Is Now, and you're going to have the city after this meteor hit. So in The End Is Nigh, the meteor is on its way in, and here it's hitting, and then in the 3rd book, you've got this scene of destruction afterward, and if you put these together, it forms that one big image. So, and that's also repeated on the inside. We have, this is the cover from book 1, and this is part of book 2. This is inside book 2. And then in book 1, you've got the moments before impact. So a lot of thought went into the art direction of this, and I think the reward is a beautiful set of books for your bookshelf. These are also in the Matchbook program. If you like print books, you can order these, and then when you go to Amazon and look at the ebook price, it won't be $6.99. It'll be 99 cents. So you can buy the print book, which Amazon usually discounts off of our list price, and then you can add the ebook for just $1, and then read the ebook and keep this as a memento, or take it with you to cons and try to collect signatures from all of these incredible authors on the back. So cool. Hope you guys enjoy it. We've had really fun putting it together, and we look forward to bringing you part 3 early next year, and that'll be the wrap, and then we'll start talking about our next fun project. So enjoy the stories. Take care.